Have you ever procrastinated so much to the point where you're suddenly hit in the face with the harsh reality that your exam is in 7 days and you haven't studied one bit? Well, I've been there too, and today I'm going to show you how to get off your butt and how you should study for the next 7 days to get 100% on your exam. Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today we are going to talk about studying again. This time we are going to talk about how to cram in 7 days. It's not something I recommend because it's very stressful. However, we're all guilty of it, especially in uni. So today I'm going to show you my 7-day routine on how I study a week before my exam, and also just the techniques involved in doing so. And furthermore, this routine can also be condensed or it can be extended depending on how long you have to your exam. And yeah, let's get into it. So start off the week by writing down a list of content or practice questions that you can do. And on top of that, you want to be very, very critical about what you choose on this list, because you have 7 days. I'm assuming that you have family, friends, work commitments as well during this week, stuff like that. So you don't want to give yourself too much to do, otherwise you'll just be overly anxious and you won't end up doing anything at all. For the first day, you don't really spend that much time doing any questions or anything like that. You mainly spend most of it doing, like, looking at content, revising yourself. Onto the second day, this is probably the easiest day of the week, because you spend this day doing the easier content. So from that list that you made earlier, choose the easiest stuff that you've learnt. If all of the course was relatively the same for you, just go in chronological order. I usually go in chronological order anyway. Just start at week 1, 2, and 3. Do as much as you can. But just don't move on to the harder content, because you'll just end up brain dead by the end of the second day anyway. You shouldn't have too much difficulty with this day because you're doing the easier content. However, if you do, I recommend you check out my previous video after watching this one. There's a 5-step routine in there that you can follow that basically runs through how you should be doing practice questions and stuff. I'll also put it in the description or up here or at the end of the video. Now with day 3, pretty simple. You just go through medium content, so either stuff that you learned in the middle of the semester or the stuff that you found intermediate. Onto the 4th day, this one also applies to the 5th day. You spend most of it going through the harder questions or the questions that you approach later in the course. And basically the reason why you want to spend 2 days doing this is because not only are they harder, but also because they take up double the amount of time it takes to do an easier question, and it also takes a lot of brain power, and if you don't separate it well, you'll end up just brain dead by the time you get to the exam. So I recommend you spread it out evenly. Be sure to eat, be sure to relax, be sure to take breaks, even though I'm not really one to take breaks. Now on day 5, you not only want to spend your time doing hard questions, but you also want to update your bound reference. Do this at the end of the day, because updating your bound reference doesn't really take too much brain power, so it's just kind of a way to chill out a bit. You want to make it as compact as possible. You don't want your notes to be too wordy, you don't want your notes to be full of numbers that you don't understand. You just want the main grit that you used throughout the entire process of doing all of these questions. Day 6! Today is the day where we start practicing exams. So basically, all you want to do is do an exam in the morning. Do that without exam conditions, so you can have your reference with you, you can have all the materials with you, you can even have the solutions with you if you want. And then yeah, after that exam, mark it, and then put whatever you need into your bound reference, and then after that, eat lunch or eat something, and then come back in the afternoon or even at night if you want, and do another exam. This one, you do the exam under exam conditions, just so you know, you get comfortable, you're getting your feet wet, kinda. And yeah. Yo, it's Editor here. There is one thing I forgot to mention. If you are a psychology student, biology student, or any memory-based or logistical-based student, Some of these tips may not work for you because it is definitely heavily practical, like practice questions, stuff like that. There won't be nearly as many practice questions for those types of subjects. However, you can still use this routine, however, with a lot of your content and coursework. So like if you use flashcards, separate your flashcards into the separate days, stuff like that. And there is definitely practice exams and questions out there for you. So a great way is just to get a hold of those and actively apply your knowledge into those questions. And I can assure you that you will do really well in your exam. Thank you. It's exam day! Day 7, very slay. The morning of the exam is pretty flexible. You can do a practice exam if you want, or you can look through notes, but in reality, because you're probably thinking about the exam you have, you're probably too anxious to be able to focus on what you're doing, and you're just going to end up forgetting whatever you've done in the practice exam that morning. So you might as well just chill out until the exam. And yeah, best of luck. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you probably do have exams coming up, and I wish you all the best. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please like, subscribe, click the bell, and check me out on my socials. I have Instagram and Twitter. I don't really use Twitter, but I have it. And I also have TikTok. Well, no, I don't have TikTok, but I want to get TikTok to upload short form videos for you guys as well. And I'll see you next week, guys. Okay, bye!